r/AskReddit by Redmond Dts. What is the scariest urban legend you've heard? My grandma always used to tell us about a monster that lived in the forest. She said that people told her you couldn't get away from it no matter what. If you climbed a tree, it could climb it faster. You couldn't outrun it. She also said you could hear its roar echo through the forest at night. Only thing she knew about how it looked is that it had black skin or scales and quills on its back. My family's culture got a creature called Strasiger. It is said to be a creature that lives in the edge of the woods or fields with tall grass. It preys on those who wander at night. It is said that it have a taste for human hearts, and that it will eat its way to your heart, starting from your eye's sockets. Tekateek. Not very horrifying to me as a child, but really makes me question everything now. Tekateek was badly bullied by people at school. One day while she was walking home, a group of girls from school badly beat her on the train tracks and ran off. She tried to get up but her shoelaces were stuck. The train came and never saw her, so it went over her and cut off her legs. Now she goes around Japan asking everyone where are her legs, and it's absolutely horrific. Skinwalkers. But I'm into shadow people as well. I'd say the one where people manage to live unnoticed in your house. That's actually true. Be aware of your home's crawl spaces. That's the part that terrifies me most. It didn't scare me, but I used it to scare someone else. My uncle married a Mexican woman and had a daughter with her. In Mexican folklore there is a giant bird monster that apparently eats children that are bad. It's an urban legend to make children behave. My freshman year of high school, I wore the mascot costume during a football game. Our mascot was a giant cardinal. The cheerleader coach, who was in charge of the costume, had to leave before the game ended and told me to bring it back to school on Monday. So I took it home and my aunt and little cousin were there. Apparently my cousin had been misbehaving, so her mom told me to put on the costume. I came out of my bedroom and she freaked the fuck out. Loudest scream I've ever heard a small child make. I actually felt bad afterwards. Needless to say though, she behaved from that point on. Well, it has to be Norki. It's a Finnish urban legend. I don't know how to transfer into English. Norki is a water monster. It will grab children's feet if they go too deep and pull them to the bottom and eat them. Here if you want to know more. About black ambulances. In the former Czechoslovakia there was urban legend about black ambulances, which supposed to kidnap people, like kids and others, and their organs was sailing to rich people on west. There was a legend the local kids believed about a human-like creature with one big red eye in the middle of its forehead. It lived in the nearby woods and only came out at night. No one had ever heard of it attacking anyone, but the thought of the possibility was frightening enough. By the time I had become a teenager, I saw the silliness of the whole thing. Well, one moonless summer night the younger kids were having an overnight campout. To scare them, a bunch of us teenagers decided to strap a red-lit flashlight on a football helmet and spook them. I was elected to play the part of Old Red Eye. I crept silently toward them through the brush with the flashlight turned off. As I got closer to them, I let out a blood-curdling scream and turned on the flashlight. As soon as I did that, I heard the deafening, unmistakable boom of a shotgun. I felt a whooshing flurry of buckshot as it whizzed past my face and the sound of the pellets slapping the trees around me. Old Red Eye might be a scary dude, but he can't compete with the terror of confronting a group of trigger-happy 6th grade boys armed with a shotgun. Remember reading a book about mystical monsters when I was a kid. One that stuck with me the most was about a horse that was way bigger than the average horse and it had sharp teeth. Its eyes were white and had no eyelids. It lived in the sea and would pull you down to the bottom in its lair where it would wait for you to drown then devour you. After reading that I was way too scared to go at deeper depths. That's all folks. Thank you for watching. If you like videos like this one, why not like and subscribe for more? Have a nice evening.